My name is Abdul Havugimana, and I'm a former refugee. I was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Historically, the Democratic Republic of Congo has not been known to have a peace down there. A war occurred in 1997. I ended up losing my both parents in a civil war.
There have been waves of violence and issues throughout the history of the Congo. Typically, the issues come from rebel groups that come into villages. There have been massacres of people by machetes, torture, rape of women, awful things that have happened that they have had to flee for their lives.
So me and my brother, we took a walk, obviously from Ruchuru to Goma, where we have a temporary camp. Those camps, they usually put all the refugees who comes. So we were there in Goma in about 2 months. And then the place was getting very crowded. And in 2004, we left Congo. Me and my 2 siblings went to Rwanda. By that time, I was about 7 years old. I did not know anything about what does it mean to be a refugee, what does it mean to be an immigrant to another nation. 8 years ago, I came to the United States. I came with my young brother. Also, I came with my grandmother. When I came here, I arrived through Bethany Christian Services, the agency that accepted me and the rest of my family, and then we get resettled here in Grand Rapids.
Bethany has been welcoming refugees since the late 1960s. Abdul came as an unaccompanied refugee minor. So that meant that he had no parents that he could travel with and was placed in a loving foster care home that really became his parents, that he is still very connected with to this day.
We are a richer, fuller, more complete family because of Abdul, and I'm thankful for that.
And this picture was taken in the refugee camp this year. This year I was hoping to get reunited with my aunt and my uncle and my nephew and my niece. Unfortunately, it has not happened yet. The main reason has not happened yet from what we hear from the news is because of a new set of rules that has been set for the fiscal year of 2020.
We are in the worst crisis for refugees in history. We had people who were scheduled for arrival, and every single one of them, their flights were canceled. They had already left the refugee camp. They had gotten rid of all of their possessions, said goodbye to everyone. And worse yet, some of those clearances, that in-depth vetting process that they go through, some of those clearances expired. So we don't know how long of a delay this could be for some people. It could potentially be years worth of delay.
My heart really hurt for Abdul and for Amani and for their grandma. You know, there was family here waiting, ready to accept them. We were all looking forward to meeting them.
I am frustrated. I am also angry, actually. To be honest, I'm also angry when somebody told you your family is coming. It's been all these 8 years waiting for them, and then they are coming. You are ready, you are waiting, and then the day they're supposed to be here, somebody tells you, I'm sorry, something has changed.
America is still, as it has been for some time, the #1 country in the world for providing humanitarian aid all around the world. We resettle more humanitarian, I'll call them victims, but whether it's asylees or refugees, America will maintain that position going into the next year. I have every reason to expect that to continue, including with the 18,000 person cap.
With the decrease in the presidential determination, we are decreasing the lives that are saved. We are decreasing the number of people that are making a huge impact in our community.
Almost all members here are refugees. And they feel, as one of my objectives is just people to feel like they're home.
One of the main reasons why so many Congolese are coming into the Grand Rapids area is because some of the key pastors, like Pastor Banza, who were in the camps overseas, are now here in the Grand Rapids area. And then as those individuals are here, they then request for their family to come.
We are friends, we are brothers, we are sisters, and we've been in the same situation. I have now my mom. She's old now. She was being in process for a long time. Even before I came, she was in the process for resettlement. I feel bad for her to be in a refugee camp. And the new determination for the government is not good.
Almost 13,000 Congolese refugees came in the last fiscal year to the United States. With the decrease in the presidential determination and the new categories, it is only expected that 2,000 to 3,000 Congolese refugees will come in this year. And almost all of those Congolese are coming to reunite with families. And so what that means is it's families torn apart.
I do look forward to a time where compassion plays more of a role in our policies again. And I feel like that's something that we've lost. We benefit from having people like Abdul in our lives, right?
And me.
And me, right?
you.
We're all immigrants.
We're all immigrants.
I immigrated from Canada originally, you know,
I'm
at one
from
point.
Ghana.
He's from Ghana, he's from Congo, right? And we're living here. Abdul came as a 16-year-old, and he's a working, productive, you know, member of society, and he's still in college, and he's already contributing in so many ways here in Grand Rapids.
Refugees bring so much to our community. They bring this beautiful culture and diversity.
The refugees also came here to contribute to the peace we found here. We left home because it was not a peaceful place. We came to seek peace here, so there is no need to disrupt peace we found here.
We are here not to harm the country, but to help the country. We want to contribute.
One final thought I would say is that they are being remembered, and also to thank the people who have given us opportunity or second chance to be able to resettle here in the United States. It's really great to appreciate it, and then we never went unnoticed. I always value that, I always see that, and then that's something I'll tell my grandchildren someday.
Outbreak also.
It was, yeah, you're right.
Outbreak.